show you how pretty is the island, but then later I'm gonna show you the real Mexico. I mean, how do the people live? So far I want you to open your senses and welcome to San Miguel. We are driving now by actually the shopping district, and we're looking at many of the stores that are highly recommended by the cruise ships. If you want to do some shopping at the end of the trip, my advice is do not shop close to the cruise ship because it's more expensive. My recommendation is to move away 2-3 blocks down the street and help and support the local people. You know something? Most of the stores that are ship recommended, they are actually owned by foreign companies, not by the locals. So the money you spend in these stores somehow goes back to the boat. Now, there is a couple of things that I like to emphasize about my hometown, and one of these is, if you look around, you will see that it's very, very clean. Yeah, just look at it. You know, it's very, very clean. The town is really neat. And second, I am sure if you've been in Mexico before, I am sure you've probably seen children down the street selling chiclets or chewing gum. Yes. Or you've probably seen people on the streets begging for money. But not today. In the island, because of the cruises, everybody have a job. So this is one of the nicest parts of town we're looking at. Today is really special. We have actually one of the cruise ships which were not expected. You know, I think that was the Norwegian Pearl.
It's us. It's us, the KRUISE.
That's right. They should be on a different place, and they came probably because of the storm. But that was probably a good choice, you know.
It's a good choice.
This time of the year, ladies and gentlemen, is considered the worst time of the year.
Oh.
Because it's very hot, and because we have also a lot of hurricanes. Comprende? Hurricanes?
Yeah,
we have a lot of hurricanes. Let me tell you that we have cruise ships all the year around. But only this time of the year, we barely have an average of like 11 or 12 cruise ships a week this time of the year. The very best time for us is the winter time. Yes, when it gets cold in Canada, when it gets cold in the United States, people travel to Mexico to warm up. And then we have an average of 33, 34, 35 cruise ships a week. And that's when the money comes. Winter time is the best time to visit Cozumel Island. Cozumel Island, ladies and gentlemen, is competing with Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Bahamas, Bermuda, Puerto Rico. What could we possibly do to make it nicer? Well, our government in Mexico has been working very hard. And what they have done, they stretched the sidewalks big enough to hold wheelchairs. They also get rid of the electricity poles. Now the electricity is underground. And also, let me tell you that we put ramps in the corners. So these are some of the steps that Cozumel people and the government of the island have been taking to make it much nicer. So that puts Cozumel like the largest world cruise ship destination. We have a little bit close to 2,500, almost 2,800 cruise ships per year, and that is a little extra, 3.2 million people per year. So that makes Cozumel the largest cruise ship, or the world's largest cruise ship destination. So look at it. It's beautiful out here. It's nice and clean. But this is where the tourists go. This is where the tourists go, not where the people live. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to be taking you inside of the city. I'm going to show you the real enchilada, and you will see that it's a different story. The reason I do this, I show you both sides, is because when people come here and they look at the diamond stores, they look at the silver stores, and all these fancy stores, and all these cruise ships, they go like, wow, look how people, they are shelving money, you know? But no, because most of the money somehow goes back to the cruise ship. That's one of the things that I noticed, you know, cruise ships are getting very greedy, you know. I mean, they used to spend all day, they used to departure at night. Now they only spend few hours. You know, they only spend just like 5-6 hours and they're gone. We are now outside of the main street, and you will see that as far we go, it's gonna get worse. People that arrived to Cozumel 100 years ago, they live close to the beach. People which is coming now, they live away from the beach. So as far we go, it's gonna get worse. So keep an eye open.